Hey guys, so here with one of the very first Josh Nano production units, fully packaged. When you go to set this up, you're gonna need a Ethernet cable, so Cat 5 or Cat 6, that you plug into PoE. And then on the packaging itself, we've got a little Josh Nano emblem on top, lets you know it's Josh Nano. Some info on the back. This one's a jet black unit. And yeah, pretty simple, pretty small. So let's open this up and show you what's inside. It's always a little tricky doing this with one hand, but there we go. It's like Christmas, you know? Getting to open up a new package, always super fun. All right. So there we have it. This is the top of the Nano packaging, and we decided to keep this really simple. It's a very easy to open hinge lid, so you just open that up and it just hinges right up. So again, really simple, just hinge, whoop, and that's it. So here on the inside, got a little card. Hey there, I'm Josh, blah, 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 tells you a little info. And this is actually designed so you can leave this out for the client. So, you know, if they want to get some info, we've got Josh.ai/tips and gives you a couple voice commands to get started with. Then over here, we've actually got a little piece of plastic over the Nano to protect it. This is letting us know the MAC address, reminding us to remove before use. And so we can peel that off when it's ready to go. For now, we'll just peel that off. We'll leave it up here for now. And there is the Josh Nano ready to go. Over on this side, we've got a little bag with some accessories, the PoE adapter, which as we know is needed for getting power to the device. And then this little guy over here is the body. So this is basically what's going to be assembled to connect it all. All right, let's actually take out over here in this bag is the wall clip, and this is what's used to mount it and basically have it secure into the wall. So when we go to assemble it, I'll try to do this with one hand. It's always a little tricky. This is the back. That's where the USB-C from the PoE adapter is going to go. And then here on the front, this is the connector. So let me just put it right there. You'll notice on the back of this, we've got the connector. It's not centered, so it does have to line up. So this is on the top. So you just line it up. Do it this way. You can see the connector snapping, and you hear it snap, so you know it's good. All right, and then next thing we're gonna do is plug in the USB-C, the PoE adapter. So this is the USB-C end. That goes down into the device and you hear it snap. And then this little guy goes on last. And this is going on to basically hold that in the wall. So you'll notice that it's got these two little circles that go over top of those. And then here on the end, that's gonna snap onto this little ridge over here. So slide it over that way, snap that, make sure it's all lined up well. And we're now fully assembled and ready to go. So the reason that this snaps on is if for any reason you're going to pull this out of the wall and this cable is tugging, it basically makes it so that these cannot come apart. We also have this little clip here between the body and the cap, so that can't come off unless you twist it a certain way. So none of this can fall off in a wall. It's all super secured. When you feed this into a wall, this spring is gonna condense down like that, and that's what gives you that really firm grip so that it sticks in the wall, stays nice and firm. So again, we're gonna grab the Ethernet cable. Let's plug this into the back over here. Sorry, I had to use my hand there. So we're all now ready to go. Let's head over to the rack and plug this over in so we can power this up and give some commands. All right, just to show you how this works, I actually unplugged this from the Nano, but it's now plugged into the switch. Over here, I've got my Nano. Everything's ready to go. So what we're gonna do is plug this in and make sure everything lights up. All right, it's plugged in. LEDs come on. So this is now ready for setup. I have to use the phone I'm filming with for setting it up, so give me a second and this will be ready to go in just a moment. All right, we're here on the Josh app. We're gonna set this up. So we go over to the menu and then we hit here on the left device setup, and we're setting up a Josh Nano today. This is the one that we're setting up. You can't see it, but the device in front of me, when I hit ping, is now starting to flash. And so this is telling me tap the Josh logo on the device to continue setup. So I just did that. The LEDs turn purple. And so now the app in a second is gonna register that it was tapped. There we go. We're gonna say this is in the living room. We're gonna route the audio over to the living room Sonos ARC. And we're gonna hit continue, exit setup. So it's that easy. Our Nano is now set up. Let's see it in action. All right, now that we're all set up, let's make sure it's working well. Okay, Josh, what time is it?
It's 1:54.
Cool, so we hear it loud and clear. Okay, Josh, close the shades.
Closing the shades.
All right, knows it's in this room. We've got these shades closing, so that seems to be working well. We've got shades throughout the room, so not just there. And then, let's see. Okay, Josh, turn on the lights.
Now on.
A little bit of a slow response, but I think it's just my network here. So we've got lights going on throughout the room. And then, I don't know. Okay, Josh, open the shades and play some music in the living room.
Opening the shades. You got it. Here's music you might enjoy.
All right, shades going up, music's playing. Everything seems good. And I want to show you two other things with Nano. So the dog head is a capacitive touch sensor. So when I give a command, I can then tap on the dog head to basically toggle the state of the command. So for example, okay, Josh, play some music in the living room.
Sure thing. Here's music you might like.
So music's on, and this is purple. So now if I tap it, it'll toggle it on to off and off to on. So it's off, back on, off again. And then the other thing is the little switch here is the privacy switch. If I toggle that down, what that's doing is that's engaging, or it's disengaging the microphone, so they're physically disconnected. So now the microphones can't hear me. So, okay, Josh. Okay, Josh. Okay, Josh, turn on the lights. You'll see it's not lighting up, it's not hearing. That's because that's physically disconnecting the microphones for privacy. And then I can simply toggle it back up. Okay, Josh, what's the weather?
In Provincetown, it's 70 degrees, with a high of 78 degrees and a low of 68 degrees.
So it's all working. Thanks, guys.